to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'ma make it cause I made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I made to handle pressure. About to stack a few million, been working 25. All by myself, I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'ma make it cause I made to handle pressure. Niggas hating, but I made to handle pressure. Shit, they'll never get to me. And I don't give a damn, I'm out here trying to make history. You was dissing me. Now you all on my dick and wanna collab with a nigga, but don't say shit to me. Can't deal with the fake, the grass be covered in snakes. I can't expect a bitch nigga to ever be real if it's not in his family trade. Swimming infinity pools, we chillin'. Niggas will pay for the mood I'm feeling. Here for my people like Cape and Nick Nillen, like Bron in Miami, don't make me a villain. Wow, I'm ready and willing to do what I gotta do just to go make me a killing. Watching for vultures and biters who jockin' my trip, cause you know how these niggas be stealing. I see they wanna compete with me, and they wanna beef. I want them to eat with me, on their hands and they feet with me. We grinding for real, I know it may.
Hey,
what is there music playing in the background?
Yeah, well, not no more.
Oh, this has so low.
Yeah, not no more.
All right,
I know. I'm working on some new merch for us.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm working on some new heat.
We moving on up. No. All right.
Nah,
Welcome to another episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. I'm Pino Fight.
And I'm Peachy Perfect.
Yes, sir. We back episode 93. 7 episodes away from that big 100, man. Here we go. He already knew what it was. I'm about to tell the Q that mother. We up, man. It's gonna be a great episode, man. I don't know where this newfound energy just came from, bro. I really don't idea.
Know. Well, I know where mine came from. And then I went downstairs, gave Chaz a big old hug and a kiss, and I think that like gave me some energy.
I love it. I see what you did there.
That's what it gave it to me.
I see what you did there. That's a good family man right there.
Thank you, man. I'm trying.
Good family man right there.
I'm trying every day.
Hey, man, I didn't get to mention this last week.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's Biggest Day, and we talked about it last week, but I didn't get a chance to. I really is that like an exclusive that you had to go to the show to get that hat?
Yeah, I know I wore it last week, and I was like, put it on this week. Yeah, this was I bought this at the show.
Yeah, so is it an exclusive thing? Can we get it?
I really like the simpleness of it. I think me too, and I like the material, and the reason I'm so glad I got this hat because the girl that made those hats, I know she's supposed to be getting the machine because this is I think the stitch letters. It ain't whatever like the press like that it is. This was more of the stitch, and I like the firmness of this hat. So I want to show her this hat and see if she can duplicate this for us.
Did it already come curved? Pause. That's a crazy question. Did the cap?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it came just like this. Crazy. This is my fourth wear of it, fourth or fifth wear of it.
I really like the simplicity of that hat.
Yeah, me too, bro. And the hat was like $28. The shirt was like $40, and I was like, I mean, the shirt kind of it was like this kind, but it had like they face on it. And I was like, to me, the hat had more value, and I'm a hat person, anyways.
The hat to me, the hat has more value as well. I mean, I got a plethora of them. So
if the shirt was maybe 25, I probably would have got both. But 40 was a little steep, where I could just give me a double hat for 20. I think it was like $29. But yeah, I am looking to get us some hats similar to this that's made like this. So I'm glad you said that actually. So announcements coming up here, shout out to everybody that's here today. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Tuesday evening. We appreciate it no matter where you're watching, whether you are at Buffalo Wild Wings, whether you are at your living room, whether you on the toilet, whether you in the shower, whether you in the car, whether you in a tornado or a hurricane. We appreciate you all for tuning in to the Don't Cancel Me podcast, episode number 93 on this wonderful Tuesday evening. Like Flight said earlier, we are 7 episodes away from 100. We are excited as we are approaching this great milestone. The channel's growing, we're growing, and that's all that you can ask for. And it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I was thinking about this show on the way. I was thinking about the show out riding the car by myself the other day, and I was just thinking about this show, just how fun it's been. And I of course I don't mean this as far as like I'm throwing in the towel. I mean this in a good way, as far as even if nothing ever comes out of this, how much fun it's been doing this on every Tuesday, and all the stories. And if something ever happens to me or you, what Lord, well, you got more content in the world out there than I do, but just more talking content that people can always go back to if they want to laugh. I might be funnier after I'm dead.
Oh, you think? Do you think you get the death boost?
I'm gonna get the death boost. I'm definitely gonna get the death boost. But how much fun has been doing this episode? How much fun has been sitting by you? Not sitting by you, but being side by side on screen every day. So we're excited for the 100th episode. A couple announcements we got coming up. NFL predictions video. Me and Flight got together and we shot an NFL predictions video. We'll talk a little bit about it more when we get to that part, but we had so much fun. Shout out to Flight for I was gonna do it by myself, and Flight said, "No, I'm gonna be there with you." And I really appreciate that because yes, I would have been okay by myself, but it was more fun having someone to talk to. And we wanted it to be 30 minutes, but when we got to going, it just was going. And
it just going.
52
You're not gonna
minutes,
be disappointed.
You're not gonna be disappointed. Got some good takes in there. So my goal was to have that video posted with the link today, but I think it's tripping. So my goal would be to have that up by 7 o'clock tomorrow. So check that out before the season starts. Speaking of football, Thursday night watch party. I know for sure it'll be me. Flight might come in later. He might be there for the start. I don't know exactly. Doesn't even matter. Whenever he get there, he get there. I'm watching the game here live. The game starts at 7:30. Whenever the game starts, I'll be here 30 minutes prior. So please, y'all come back and join me on Thursday for the kickoff of the season between the Ravens and the Chiefs. That's going to be a fun one. And then Sunday, we have the Texans and the Colts where we'll be live streaming as well. It is football season and we're about to really get after it. Flight, what you got coming up, man?
Man, I got something going on with Call of Duty going to Vegas in a couple weeks. The World Series of Warzone, the biggest tournament that Call of Duty has. I think the purse is $1.5 million take home for the winner. I don't think they taking home $1 million. I think it's gonna be split amongst.
And real quick, how do they determine that winner and stuff? Like, how do they real quick? Like, how do they just?
Okay, so the World Series of Warzone is basically something that started back in late June, early July, where they have qualifiers. So anybody can compete. You participate in the qualifiers, and then there's certain criteria through each one that you make, and then it goes all the way to the American qualifiers. Then you got the Latin America, so South America. Then you have EU and Australia. Like, you'll have everybody all over the world competing. So they could be one of the top 50 teams in the world to showdown at a LAN event, live LAN public event where everybody is in person on their setups. 50 teams dropping in for, I think they may have changed it to 8 games this year, but last year it was 6 games. With the running point total, and whatever team had the most points at the end of the 6 games was declared the winner. So man, it's going to be if you love gaming like I do, if you love Call of Duty like I do, that event is going to be something that is top tier. It's must see TV. So I'm definitely excited about that for sure. That's the biggest thing that I got going on.
That sounds like a good time. I know there's gonna be some content coming from that.
Oh, some content coming from that for sure.
Ray-Ban, shout out to Ray-Ban.
Yeah, shout out Ray-Ban. Hey man, you got two proud owners of Ray-Ban.
Two very
Ray-Ban
proud.
Meta.
That is that is still my favorite. Like, I remember when I thought I lost them, I went into a panic because I love those glasses. Shout out, what's up, Ant? What's up, boy? What's up, Jay Horn? What up, Mama? Shout out to Mama. Just hit every episode.
You
just gotta love it.
It's 93, Mama. If you're looking at the title probably hasn't updated yet. It's 93 though.
Because the other one was a premiere episode. We're using that same studio. It's for some people showing that other thumbnail that's at 92. So yes, I couldn't figure that out. Yeah, I apologize, but we are definitely at 93. I will fix it in post-production.
Restream be doing the, be throwing us through loops sometimes.
I think once we that's what I'm really about to learn, because I think once we master this mug gonna look like ABC 13. This mug gonna look like it was shot at the Fox studio lot. I think that's what all these scenes and stuff. Once I can figure that crap out, we gonna be on the road. It's a wrap. I promise you. But now shout out to you. What else you got coming up?
Man. As far as events, that's it. I mean, we got to get him on the show. He might be lurking in here. I don't know. Demo. We got to get Demo on the show. Man is busy. He's actually having he actually has a meet and greet at an airsoft field with a couple of Warzone content creators that's going to be there. It's his event. It's backed by a company that's big in the gaming industry. So I'll be there to support him in that. And I'll be repping DCM to the fullest on that and making sure that I put a little plug in his ear. Like, when you have the time, you got to join up. You got to join the show. It's not often when you have not one, but we have two friends that are creators that are on YouTube that have well over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I believe, that should be highlighted to our community. And we want to be able to give them their flowers. So,
Ross.
Yes, Demo and Ross. So,
shout out
definitely, man.
I guess shout out prayers for Ross is the best way to put it.
Yeah, prayers for Ross as well. Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely can't wait to meet Demo, and I promise you, I know me talked the other day and I thought about it, but after this wedding, when you do stuff like this, I really want to try to go with you when you go to Vegas, and when you go to the Summer League. I just want to be able to kick it with you more, when you be going out of town and stuff. So that the content we can create together.
We gonna make it happen.
Yeah, I know, but that's exciting, man. I know. Shout out to everybody that's joined in. I see we got about 19 people looking across all platforms. If you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on Twitter, you're watching on X, man. Even if you're not sure if you want to subscribe right now, at least go hit the like button.
At least
hit the like button. Just help two Negroes out. Just hit the like button and just go ahead and just let that algorithm do its thing. Yeah. And if you want to subscribe later, go ahead and subscribe. We want you. It's free. It's free.
The like button is even free.
It's free. We don't have super chats yet, so get in the chat, get in here, converse with us. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. Mm-hmm. My boy Flight went to to get to see my girl CC Caitlin Clark. Got to see her hoop the other day, and you was at the American Airlines.
Nah, they play at Dallas Wings play at UTA. They play at University of Texas Arlington.
Okay, correct me. But how was the experience?
That experience was absolutely insane, and I know that I've been one to give Caitlin Clark her flowers, but also be able to hey man, don't disrespect the rest of these women. You know what I'm saying?
Because you wasn't the biggest fan of Angel Reese, right?
No. I'm not the biggest fan. I respect what Angel Reese has done, and I believe that she does have a major part in also carrying the game forward. Because she, just as Caitlin Clark, she has grown men and anywhere between grown men and little girls, everybody in between wearing Angel Reese jerseys when she come to town. I've seen it. When I went to go watch the Aces play and they played the Sky, I seen a bunch of people wearing Angel Reese's jerseys. So shout out to Angel Reese. But I've been to so many basketball games in my life. This one is at the top just because of the influence, the gravitational pull towards women basketball that Caitlin Clark has is second to none. Second to none. LeBron goes somewhere, you're going to see people with LeBron James jerseys, right? But you're not going to hear those LeBron James fans overtake the entire arena. Michael Jordan got booed in NBA arenas. Kobe Bryant got booed in NBA arenas. As we all know, LeBron gets booed in NBA arenas. Caitlin Clark came to Dallas in an away game for her, and she made the Dallas Wings Arena feel like we were watching an Indiana Fever home game. Now, y'all might be confused by that. Yeah, Caitlin Clark is one of the most popular players to play. Of course you're going to have fans. No. The Wings are making a push for the 8th seed, the 8th and final seed for the playoffs. The fans know that. Everybody is there. Let's go Wings. We're trying to get to the playoffs. But Caitlin Clark came to town. I saw nothing but Fever jerseys, Iowa shirts, Caitlin Clark posters from little girls to grown men. There was a grown ass man sitting on the baseline by the across from the Wings bench, standing up, waving a towel with the Caitlin Clark jersey on. I mean, every time the Wings stepped up to the line to shoot a free throw, they were booing because they wanted Caitlin Clark to win. They wanted the Fever to win. That's how much pull Caitlin Clark has. And it was one of the most craziest things I've ever seen at a sporting event. I knew the Caitlin Clark effect was a real thing. I knew it was. And to see it on TV, to see it on ESPN is one thing. But when you get to go in and experience that in person, it's second to none. And Caitlin Clark, she has nothing but respect for me because that was absolutely insane to witness. I mean, wow. Like it was insane. I have nothing but videos of just hearing people boo when a Wings player would go to the line. Everybody except for Arike and Satu Sabali, they didn't really boo them like that. They cheered when they got the ball. But I mean, when that free throw line came and it was anybody but them two at the line, it was noisy as hell. And that's something you don't usually see for a home team. But when the Fever was there and anybody from the Fever stepped up to the line, it was quiet. You would have thought they were at home. It's just little things like that I couldn't even believe that I was really in attendance watching and seeing what I was seeing. It's insane. Caitlin Clark, the truth. She the truth.
I mean, this is part of the reason why I said she should have been on the Olympic team.
And that's what I'm glad you said that. That's what I wanted to apologize and say, you know what, Real? You absolutely are correct about that. Because I was sitting here looking at it from a competitive standpoint, right? Looking at it, there's a whole bunch of women in the league that deserve that spot.
Right.
But when it comes to the eyes and bringing
marketing
eyes to the league,
that's the only perspective I was coming from. Was a marketing. I don't watch it enough to know even the competitive level, but I understand the marketing to understand what she brings to the game. And I apologize for cutting you off.
No, you good.
But I just understand how big of a global star that she can become. She's arguably Patrick Mahomes, LeBron James, maybe Shohei Ohtani, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. I mean,
because not in no specific order. Not no specific order, because I don't know. Probably LeBron's still up here. It's probably LeBron. Well, probably Shohei, LeBron, Patrick. Well, no, it's LeBron, Shohei, Patrick, and then Shohei. LeBron, Shohei, Caitlin, Patrick.
Now, and the thing is that one thing I don't want to gloss over is that A'ja Wilson is top. Like, A'ja Wilson is known globally. So, but I agree. Now, after seeing what I saw, if you want more eyes, WNBA could have. We don't know. We don't know. Obviously, this is all hindsight, right? We don't know what could have happened, but I think if you just throw Caitlin Clark on the bench in one of them games where y'all blowing them out and you put Caitlin Clark in, Angel Reese has because that's what the comparison always goes to, right? Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and people try to make it racial and shit like that. Like, no. The bottom line is that there are two great women's basketball players who have moved women's basketball forward in the quickest fashion, and they both deserve their respect and their kudos for that. But Caitlin Clark is moving in a different way than Angel Reese. Like, Angel Reese has that motion, but
she got it too. She got the juice,
but
motion. Ain't nothing like CC.
But, man,
but and it brings me to a conversation I had with one of the guys at work today, where we were talking about the University of Texas, and I was like, hey, did you watch the games this weekend? And I don't know if you had a good chance to watch University of Texas, but we'll get to that a little later.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
But for the relevance of this particular topic,
yes, I know where you're going with this too.
Quinn Ewers is the quarterback for Texas, who will return for his, I don't know if this is his senior year. And correct me if I'm wrong. I know Ant knows, but for the sake of the story, he returned. It don't matter. He returned back to Texas to try to go get that national championship. Mm-hmm. Of course, his backup is Arch Manning, the nephew of the great Peyton and Eli. I think, he's the nephew of both of them. And me and him were just funny you say that. It was me and him were just chatting. And he was like, dude, when Arch got in the game, you would think the president just walked outside. Walked out on the field, because of how loud and how crazy they were rocking. We know he's not better than Quinn, but Arch moved the needle. Even if he was to play, he played when it was 38-7 or something like that.
Got his first touchdown.
Got his first touchdown. And Arch is a dog. He's
a dog.
He'll have his moment. And he didn't play last year, which is part of this hype that he had this game. But it's kind of a similar concept to what you're talking about. It doesn't matter who's better. It's who moves the needle. And plus, it doesn't matter who's better. the results of the Olympics wouldn't have changed if Caitlin was a starter. Now, only thing I say about the Olympic game is that it gave her a break. And this is where we're seeing now she really hooping. Didn't she have 31 on Friday night?
She had 31 Friday and then backdoored on Sunday and had 29 and 13.
Is that the game you went to? Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
She had 29 points and 13 assists, and she had 17. Torrin is in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she had 17 or 18 from the last 4 minutes of the third quarter to the rest of the game.
And that right there, that break that she was able to get from not going to the Olympics is really going to help her team, because I think the Indiana Fever have a winning season for the first time in like 6 years. I think I heard Stephen A.
Yeah, that's the first time they've had a winning season. In a minute.
Yeah, so she's able to do that, and so with all that being said, I'm excited to see how this comes down. I have never been to a WNBA game.
Man,
I would love to go to one. Maybe if they're playing when I come down there in October, that's something I can try to work out.
I think the season might be, if it's not over, it'll be the finals.
I ain't got.
The only reason why it's lasting this long is because of
the Olympics. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I have to try. I'll try next year, but next season, I'm gonna
tell you now. If even if you don't go. Watch the playoffs, because Indiana Fever is in the playoffs.
I watched last year's playoffs. And what got me, what the first game I ever saw was Chaz had put a bet on prize pick for Sabrina Ayahuasca. I didn't know who she was last season. And Chaz, I forgot she had to get 21 or something like that. And I watched this game. I forgot all about Chaz bet, because man, the game was electric. And I'm no matter, at the end of the day, I know I'm a football boy, but I love sports. I love basketball too. I know I get a lot. I know I talk football a lot, but I love basketball. I just can't play it because I'm not coordinated. But because I feel like you gotta be coordinated basketball unless you 7'3", 400 pounds. But no, all jokes aside, I love basketball too. I love watching good play, especially playoff basketball. It's such a beautiful thing to watch. And I would definitely be watching, no matter Caitlin or not. I'm excited to see the girls play. See if the Aces can go for what? What is this? 3 straight?
Aces will be going for their 3rd straight.
They're going for the 3-peat.
They're going for the 3-peat.
Okay, so yeah, I'll be checking it out. So I'm glad you had a good time at that experience, bro.
Ant said CC been on fire. Like she was killing. But she had her struggles in the first half.
Assist wise, she was turning the ball over a lot.
She's been killing all season. But since the break, she needed that break. Because,
right.
Once again, a lot of people fail to realize that Caitlin Clark has been on go. Junior year to, I think something with USA.
Has not stopped hooping. She has not stopped.
She hasn't stopped hooping. And then senior year to have that long run playing the national championship game, to go to the WNBA draft, from WNBA draft, you got to go back and finish school to go back and get ready for training camp, and then go right into the season. You had no time to rest. So to be able to have that 2-week period to where she could just chill and just enjoy all of the accolades that she received her senior year, enjoy her first half of the WNBA, just to be able to sit there and put things in perspective for herself and get back to just get back to being her. I think she wasn't able to be her.
Right, it's a lot going on. Fly, I got one more question for you before we. Yeah. And I'm not going to respond or debate. I just want to hear your opinion, and we can move on. Even through all of this, the amazing career that Caitlin Clark is getting started off with, the points, the rest that she got, the ability, the global marketing, all that stuff. That Caitlin Clark is just amazing.
Yeah.
Why are people? I think I'm not. I didn't read this, y'all. I'm going off what I heard on Undisputed, not Undisputed, because they're not there no more. But First Take of somebody else, or Stephen A. Somebody I heard say this in the media that said that she's still the most targeted women's player playing today. So just a 2-part question, then we can move on. 1, why do you think she's being targeted? And then 2, why is her teammates not having her back?
I don't think. People say that she being targeted because she get hit with a hard foul. I mean, now maybe I don't know if the numbers on that. Maybe her getting fouled, a whole bunch of hard fouls. Like maybe this is the most they've seen flagrant fouls in the league. I don't know. I think they're just saying that because anytime a flagrant foul happens, a hard foul happens on Caitlin Clark, is going to be publicized for days. So now I'm not going to sit here and say that some of these women that are fouling her, they may or may not be jealous. I don't know. I would like to think that they aren't, and they're just doing the whole, "Hey, you a rookie? Welcome
You're not
to
gonna
the
put
W."
that on them. I feel that.
Yeah, like I'm not putting that on them, but like, I think they're doing it more so like, "Welcome to the W," like "Welcome to the league." Like this ain't college no more. Like you'll get away with a lot of stuff like in college because you was her, rightfully so. And so you may get a lot more calls than everybody else. But here in the W, like we're gonna let you know what's up. Man, one thing that I dislike about Caitlin Clark is what I dislike about LeBron. Is what I dislike about Luka. Luka is the worst. Is every time something happens, Caitlin Clark is complaining. Every time, throwing her hands up. I mean, I must have seen her do this, like trying to talk to the refs, looking at her coach, like
she did the same thing at Iowa too.
Every damn possession. Every possession.
It do get annoying every possession. I agree with you about LeBron and Luka.
One thing that I don't like. Like, yeah, I get it. You might be getting fouled, but it don't have to you don't have to consistently look.
I feel like it takes you out your game too, especially Luka. It definitely takes Luka out of his game. LeBron, they can compartmentalize, but Luka, it definitely takes him out.
When Luka gets arguing with the refs, he trash.
Yeah, you got him. You got him right where you want. If I'm playing Luka, I want to get him upset. I am going to go in that game and get him complaining because it's going to throw him off. LeBron and other people, they can compartmentalize.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in there.
But yeah, I think but that first part of that, I think it's more so it's not a target. I think it's more so like they just gonna let her know, like, you're still your rookie season. Like, we're gonna hit you with a couple of these blows. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel every single rookie gets it. Every league, wherever rookies gonna get some hard fouls to let them know that this ain't what they used to play in before. This is the top of the top. Is what it is. I think that's what it is. Not going to say that there isn't any jealousy there, but I personally don't think that is about jealousy.
You don't think you think some people are jealous, but
some people may be jealous because that's just human nature. Like, right? That's just human nature.
I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I just feel like I had to say this. Right. I think a lot of women too. A lot of these women and that's Caitlin's going against. They know that doing that gets their name in the news cycle for a couple hours.
Yes,
that's all I wanted to say with that. That's what I think about. I just think that it gets them like what was her name? Kennedy, the one that did
Kennedy Carter.
We talked about her for 48 hours.
We did, and you know the crazy thing about it is that a lot of people don't know that Kennedy Carter is a dog. Probably she's one of the most smoothest scorers in the W. Yeah, Torrin, like we don't really want to get. I think Torrin, like, I don't think it's targeted as far as fouls. I think it's targeted as far as how she goes about getting her stuff, like how she plays. But yes, that is a conversation for another day.
And she's I'm about to say a big man, but a big woman. So, getting rebounds. She's going to be more banging down there in a sense. So, but yeah.
But yeah, the second part is like I think the first couple games of the season, I don't understand why the teammates weren't really protecting like you should. But I think once they understood things, like got, especially like the first game they played was against the Connecticut Sun. One of the bigs for the Fever is dating or what? Well, at the time they weren't together, but they're dating now. One of the players that was guarding Caitlin Clark and Dejanay Carrington. Like, so it's a lot of other stuff that was going into it. I think they got her back, though. I think they rocking with her. It was a lot of drama between All-Star Kelsey Mitchell. I believe that's her name. Torrin, correct me if I'm wrong if her last name is different. But her backcourt mate, they said there was drama between them. But I mean, we watched the game on Sunday. Kelsey had 36. Caitlin had 29 and 13. I mean, I think they're doing just fine. And I mean, Kelsey was an all-star along with Caitlin Clark. So I don't know, man. I think it's all I think especially when you hear it in the media, a lot of people just want to say something, or that's something that they know is going to get them ratings, going to get them views. But I honestly don't believe that Caitlin Clark is getting targeted like that. I just think they're just hitting her with a few hard fouls like any other rookie that's a star. Ain't no different than when LeBron came into the league and got hit with some hard fouls.
Which was the nature of the league in that time too.
True. Like, I mean, like a lot of people think the W is soft. Like, I mean, we all see how LeBron gets fouled. I think they had a stat out there where LeBron gets fouled more than anybody. I mean, and he doesn't get the foul calls. A'ja Wilson is going through the same thing. A'ja Wilson gets smacked up and down every night, and she don't get the foul calls that she should. It's going to be the same thing with Caitlin Clark as she continues to grow. I mean, and honestly, she's just going to get better. I mean, you putting up these type of numbers as a rookie in the league, you're going to be in the record books probably by your 4th, 5th year in the league. Like she has a very, very, very bright future, man. Caitlin Clark is one of them ones for sure.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Shout out to Andrew Reese. Y'all girls keep doing y'all thing in the WNBA. Hopefully we can get y'all on the show so that we can discuss this a little bit. I think we got a higher chance of getting Andrew Reese, but I'm not gonna say why.
That's funny.
I'm not gonna say why, but no, I love your take on that flight. I love it. That's why I wanted to give you the floor on that, because I knew you. I couldn't help myself. I know I'm gonna shut up, but I couldn't help myself. I just had to throw the little nuggets in there because I love sports. And I love to talk sports as well. If you're here right now, if you tuned in, we just got done covering the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark phenom, or whatever you want to call it, that took over Dallas Arena when the was it the Wings, right? The Dallas Wings played the Indiana Fever, and the crowd was cheering. I know, and I think Ant mentioned it earlier. One of the ladies on the team, she's like, I don't know how I feel about everybody cheering for Caitlin Clark. This is our arena. This is our stadium. I mean, I get it. It's one of the things. But basketball is the one sport where there's a lot of people, including myself. I'm guilty of this. A lot of people will cheer the player and not the team. So it's a difference in where I'm not saying you don't have people that don't cheer for the team. You got Rockets fans, and you got Duke fans, and Kentucky fans, and Laker fans and stuff like that. But there's something about
the Wings didn't win, and the Wings lost. The Wings lost by 7.
The Wings lost by 7. So,
yeah.
And I know Ant he's like you. Yeah, that'll be a fun conversation y'all have one day. I have to get y'all to link up. But Ant loves the WNBA. He watches it all the time. So shout out to Ant. He's been watching too. Just years. Ever since I've been knowing Ant for years now. He's always loved the WNBA. So shout out to Ant for being a fan of that. And I need to grow my fandom. But basketball is a sport where you can love a player. And it's okay. Whether in NFL, you got some people, I love Lamar Jackson, boom, boom, but you got Ravens fans, you got Cowboy fans, you got Texans and Steelers and Packers and Jets, and it's more of the team. Whereas, I love you, Caleb Williams, but when you come to this stadium, you're going to hear these boos. I don't care who you are. Lamar Jackson, I am a fan of Lamar Jackson. When you see me Thursday, I have a Lamar Jackson jersey that I'm going to be wearing. But it does not matter come Christmas Day and they got to see them Texans.
Because it's F the Ravens when they play.
It's F the Ravens, it's F Lamar, and everything that he stands for. So, all jokes aside, it's just the nature of the sport too. So there's so many CC fans that when they take over they can take over arenas because it's just like LeBron James fans, but not like to the extent of CC. But LeBron James fans, when you go to a Rockets game, all these 23 jerseys, 6 Miami jerseys, all this stuff.
The only thing that you could compare it to is that as far as team goes, like Lakers, like the Lakers show out wherever.
Wherever they go. Like Cowboy fans. But Cowboy fans gonna be no matter where you go.
Yeah, wherever you go. Yankees fans for baseball, wherever you go.
Same concept.
Same thing with Dodgers too. Raiders fans, 49ers. Like we could go on and on about these historic teams, fan bases. But once again, like for a player to have that type of pull as a rookie in a professional setting, in college, I get it. College, I completely get it. but professional was insane. And Dallas Wings, we went to the game on Friday, and you didn't see one Minnesota Lynx shirt, jersey, nothing. And they got two of the best scorers in the league on their team. And this is full. That stadium is full of people that watch women's basketball, and they were Wings through and through. But it's just something like Caitlin Clark just has that pull. And I mean, to Satu Sabali's point, yeah, I mean, as a Wings player, she was very disappointed that the Dallas fans didn't show up, but she was also very grateful at the fact that there's eyes on women's basketball, to see people in the stands with jerseys on supporting. That's like the bigger picture of it. She was, grateful. But when you're making that playoff push for that last seed, and it's a tough hill to climb, but it's doable. You're gonna need the fans on your side, and it's just unfortunate that they had to play the Fever at home. Like, it's just rough.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I'm sorry, sister. I took your comment off the screen too fast. But yes, I'm excited for WNBA. Shout out to WNBA. Shout out to everything. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Asia. Shout out to the Aces. Shout out to the Wings. Shout out to the Lynx. Shout out to all them ladies out there doing their thing. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to go to my first game next year when I'm gonna come up to Dallas and when the schedule come out, we'll have it out. I really want to go to one and hang out with you and just watch the game. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I know Chaz will enjoy that as well. Moving on. Before we move on, if you hear, I see we got a lot of people watching across all social media platforms, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter/X. Please make sure you like the comment. We're about to get into the juiciness of it. It's gonna be a good fun show. We already got it started, but we got one more warm-up conversation to get into before we get into the meat and potatoes of our show. So I'm thankful y'all are here. Y'all make sure y'all comment and be a part of the conversation, because y'all are what drives us to be who we are. So make sure y'all in the comments dropping a shout to C-Sam, who just arrived. Always here, always supporting, always showing love. All right. Blueface's dad celebrates Krishan Jr.'s first birthday while his parents remain behind bars. So it looks like Blueface daddy had a birthday party and the grandchild was not there. That's a little weird, especially when you post it. Maybe if it wasn't posted, okay, but yes, the Blueface,
he had a birthday party for the kid.
Blueface had so here we go. And I think I can read this. This is shout out to via the Shade Room. Papa Blue is sleeping. Excuse me. My bad. I cannot read. Excuse me. Papa Blue is stepping into publicly celebrate Krishan Jr. on his first birthday, while Blueface and Krishan Rock remain behind bars. On Tuesday, Jonathan Porter Sr. shared a video message for his grandson. Rock's first child and Blueface's third hit the major milestone on September 3rd. At present, Krishan Rock is jailed in Oklahoma on a fugitive warrant. Meanwhile, Blueface is serving a sentence for probation violation in Los Angeles. Junior's grandmother, Carlisa Staffold, previously shared that a trusted guardian is caring for the 1-year-old. So, Flight, seems like the grandparents had a birthday party, but they didn't think to invite. They acting like the grandchild in jail. Why you couldn't get the grandchild to come to the party?
Why are you having a party without the birthday person there?
Just to get gifts and then put it on social media like, I look kind of grandparent I am.
You ain't that good because you ain't do anything to get your grandbaby there.
What did the people that got the baby do for the baby? Who got the baby again?
Yeah, who got? I don't.
It just said it. A trusted guardian. Flight, let me explain something to you.
No, please explain to me, because Lord have mercy.
See, Sam, thank you. The whole family need mental. Let me put that on the screen.
Come on, put that on the screen.
I got it right here. Right there. I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit. The whole family need mental health, because why is the baby with a trusted guardian when the baby got living grandparents?
That's
thank you, Casey. Sorry,
you got to say it one more time for the people in the back.
Let's get out the way. Why is the baby with a trusted guardian when they have grandparents who can obviously go on Facebook and Instagram and show that they having a party with all these gifts, yet they don't have custody. I know if anything happens to David, I know where he's going.
Mm-hmm.
I know where he's going. He's going. Not if anything happens to David, anything happens to us. I know where he's going. I know his grandma ain't going. We called her yesterday, and she talking about he hollering in the back. He want pizza, and her words were, "You better get my grandbaby some pizza."
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what kind of grandma she is.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we know where he going, but the fact that you as grandparents don't have custody and they're with what is a trusted guardian? They didn't even say family member.
What is a trusted guardian?
A babysitter
to them.
A babysitter?
Like that's insane.
Nicole. That sounds like a babysitter name.
You don't.
Oh no. Okay, Steph, I know. Okay, Steph, educate me.
Educate us, please.
I didn't see the show. The only
I didn't even know they had the show.
Oh wait, no. That was Krishan Daddy. Who did Blueface fight? Was that? I think that was. I did see that particular scene. But yeah, I know you're right. The whole family crazy. I agree with that. But who is this trusted guardian?
It don't matter, man. The baby wasn't at the party. They threw a party without the baby being there.
That is crazy. The baby with a family friend, and yeah,
that's insane.
It's crazy. I think it's crazy that they both in jail. Like, I'm cool with it because I was getting tired of talking about them every week because they was always in the news for some bull crap. And you really think about it, they really in jail over some bull crap.
Yes.
Like they're in jail. Like both of them are sitting in jail
over some stupid
Both of them is sitting in jail for nothing. Because they can't leave each other alone before they even had this baby.
Goodness gracious.
I don't even think they're in jail because of each other. They're in jail separately, but birds of a feather flock together.
True.
In the words of Shannon Sharp, my grandma used to say.
My grandma used to say.
Let's see what it was her daddy. Yeah, okay, it was her daddy. Yeah, I remember I seen that clip where Blueface and the daddy fought. And in that particular video, looked like Blueface was really trying to de-escalate the situation, and they were just tripping. Let's see what C-Sam say. The fact the baby is a mama junior. I didn't even think about that, C-Sam. You're absolutely right.
When you said Krishan Jr., I just thought I thought it was like a misprint. Like,
no, that's let me make sure. Yep, nope. Blueface dad celebrates Krishan Jr. Yep. They so toxic they can't even give. That don't make no sense.
Insane.
So yeah, we didn't want to really sit here, y'all. We didn't want to smother on this. We didn't want to marinate on this. I just wanted to get this out there because we ain't talked about Krishan and Blueface in quite some time, and so I just wanted to bring up, how they, even though they in jail, they still jacked up as a family.
Yes, still
jacked up as a family. So, Flight, with any takeaway on that?
They just ridiculous.
We never asked for prayer. We never asked for prayer for them. We did not. We are not calling on the prayer warriors right now.
Mm-hmm. They're not taking up my prayer.
We are not calling up the prayer warriors right now. We just want y'all to be informed. This is
I feel for the baby. The baby.
I don't.
I feel for the baby.
That baby looks. Never mind.
The baby don't have no say.
The baby was created.
The baby was just created. The baby ain't got no say. I just hope that the baby. Don't do it. Go ahead, do it.
The baby got a lot of stress in the face. That's all I'm. just the baby look like is sick of his own parents.
Stressed in his face.
The baby just looks stressed.
The baby probably is stressed.
You know who baby I'm glad is really growing into their face? Kevin Hart. Boy, when he first posted that baby, God dang, I was
the youngest.
The boy, yeah. Golly, that baby was tough, but
that's crazy.
I'm not one of them type of people. Oh, your baby cute. No, baby is scary looking.
Your baby is scary looking.
Y'all need to stop lying to people when they be like, look at your baby. You know, white babies. Let me tell you something about white babies. All white babies look the same for about 0 months. I mean, day 0 to by day 90. All white babies look the same. Only thing is different. Tell me I ain't lying. Only thing is different is their eye color. Have you seen a white baby?
I couldn't tell you.
You don't even know if they're a boy or girl for like 4 months.
I couldn't tell you the last time I seen a white baby in those stages. And
like I'm talking about a fresh white baby.
I couldn't tell
all
you.
Fresh white babies look exactly alike. Chat, tell me I'm lying.
All fresh white babies.
Chat, tell me I'm lying. All fresh white babies look exactly alike. That's why the women be leaving out the hospital with the wrong child. That was too far. Was that too far? All right, I'm sorry. That was too far. But anyway.
Wait, is there a story about this?
No, I mean it happens. There's a Lifetime movie on it. There is. There's a Lifetime movie about these. It was I seen it a long time ago. I'll tell you, my mom used to love Lifetime. Shout out to Lifetime too. My fiance Chaz and Jay wife, they call themselves watching the new Making Good movie on Lifetime. And we get home. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but something happens and they crying. I said, I understand. Lifetime do that to you, but there's a Lifetime movie where there's two parents, they swap babies because they took the wrong baby home, and then when they got older, they was trying to find each other, like they're actual parents. Yeah, it's a Lifetime movie. Shout out to Lifetime. If you seen that Lifetime movie, come on now, tell y'all. Help me out here. Y'all know I ain't lying. I know some good Lifetime movies.
That sounds like a good movie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because Lifetime, what Lifetime does to you is like, what I love about Lifetime movie, Lifetime does what most movies don't do well, is that no matter when you stop to look at a Lifetime movie, you're gonna be hooked.
Very true.
Within 5 minutes, if you give yourself 5 minutes to watch a Lifetime movie, you're gonna be hooked.
Yep.
Well, I'm the pastor of this church, and if I want to sleep with Rebecca, I will. Well, hold on now. Why is the pastor sleeping with Rebecca?
You go from I'm just standing, just passing by to now you sitting on the couch and now you lean back. Like,
and Lifetime movies got different levels. So let's take the same thing. The pastor is the pastor of the church, and he's sleeping with Rebecca. But come to find out, Rebecca is the first lady's cousin. But then you go a little step further. Rebecca is the first lady's cousin who got remarried because her husband died in Vietnam. Whoa. But come to find out, the husband got a baby in Vietnam because when he was out there for the war, he created 2 little Vietnamese children. But then them children grew up to be big time CEOs, and now that their grandmother trying to get some money, but he don't want to give them no money because of the layers. And come on now, Lifetime just too good for you. Lifetime just too good. Lifetime just good movies.
That sounds like a movie I want to watch.
Steph, you ain't lying, Steph. Don't let a marathon be on, because when one movie go off, they're gonna show you the preview for the next movie. Now the next movie is a NASCAR driver who was able to win a race on 3 wheels because his wife was able to be in the pit changing tires for a living. I just said some bull crap. I don't even know what I just said. But you like, I ain't never seen a woman changing tires.
That would be an interesting movie.
Let me see what this movie talking about.
I know. Please let me help you. I can't. No, you don't know anything about changing tires in the pit.
But then you find out that she cheating on the driver of the other car, so she in 2 different pits at the same time.
And how she know about it? Because she was with that driver in that pit. That's how she learned how to change.
That's it. But then they met in France. When he was serving a tour at the Iraqi war. That's Lifetime for you.
Oh man,
I think we talked about this on the podcast before, but I remember that big time movie, The Pregnancy Pack. You remember The Pregnancy Pack?
I've heard of it.
I don't know if we talked about this on here, but I remember I thought I'm always talking about this movie, so I don't know where I talked about it. But The Pregnancy Pact was a movie.
She died in the pit accident.
Oh man, that's the end of the movie too. When she died in the pit accident. Yep.
And then it's gonna be something where, because they didn't really find out, they didn't really go into how she was cheating on the other driver. And what's gonna happen is that they gonna meet at the funeral. They're gonna see at the funeral and be like, why are you here?
That's where I was going with the flight. And so the husband gonna be sitting up front, but then when the other driver come in, he gonna be like, I'm sorry for your loss. She was a great woman inside and out. And he gonna
look up and be like, and then this is gonna go to credits, and it's gonna be a part 2.
But then they gonna fight at the funeral.
It's gonna be called Disaster in the Pit.
I like it.
That's it.
I like
Disaster in the Pit.
I like it. But I like it. The Pregnancy Pact was a movie where all these girls in high school, I think they was in high school, where they all decided to get pregnant at the same time. It was a feat. It was a phenomenal. It was an event. It was a young adults event where everybody watched this movie on Lifetime. They all got pregnant. I don't remember what happened in the movie. I don't remember how it ended up turning out, but they all was getting pregnant at the same time. That was a pact that these young girls made to each other.
That's a crazy pact to make.
That's a crazy pact to make.
I get it.
They grew up together. Now the kids grew up together.
It's a crazy pact to make.
It is a crazy pact to make. But it was a good movie though. So shout out to Lifetime. Lifetime, just keep doing what you're doing. Y'all better than the box office. Keep doing what y'all do. And they all, you know what I love about they all Lifetime original movies. They just all got their own storylines. You just can't beat it. Just shout out to Lifetime. I love the good babysitter cheating on the husband and then the wife find out and kill everybody. Them just my type of movies.
You know what I equivalent Lifetime actors to? Like the best way for me to like grasp how they are is Lifetime actors are like, I know C-Sam will know who this person. Lifetime actors are like Ish Smith. For those who don't know who Ish Smith is an NBA player that's played on multiple teams, but he's always been a vital part on every single team. He's somebody that you're not gonna know, but when you see him play, when you see him hoop, you're gonna be like, damn, that boy there, he cold.
I mean, I don't know who Ish Smith is, but that makes a lot of sense. I mean, when you describe who he is,
it's like if I knew football well enough, it's just
no, it's okay. I get it though.
About somebody that's so because I don't think NFL really have like a bunch of travelers like just be going to teams like
it's 50 niggas on the team, so
exactly. You know, I mean, I just think about that one person that's not a stud, like a superstar, but every time you need something done, it gets done. If you need it done correctly, it gets done. That's Lifetime actors. That's how I feel. See, I knew she said that was a great ass example. I just came up with that. See, Sam, appreciate you, gang. You didn't even say that. You didn't even say that was a good one. You just said very solid, but I appreciate you.
Shout out to Lifetime, man.
Yeah, shout out to Lifetime, man.
Shout out to Lifetime original movie. But I don't know what we were talking about at first. But how did we get on Lifetime?
Chaz was watching a movie.
Yeah, but there was a reason why I brought that up too. Well, it don't even matter. But but that's what it is. We didn't went to Lifetime. We didn't made 3 scripts while we was here.
We really did. How did we get there?
I really don't know, but it really doesn't matter because nothing can be scripted more than this Wells Fargo employee who was missing, and then they found him dead 4 days later in their cubicle.
Wow. First off, not to the person that died, but to the transition.
Yeah, please don't clap for that.
To the transition, man.
Like,
the transition was amazing.
Thank you.
That was
according to CNN,
that's crazy though.
Yeah, no facts. I'm gonna read the story, Flight, and then I want you to take at it. So, Wells Fargo. This is CNN.com. Shout out to CNN.com for supplying me with this article. Wells Fargo employee found dead at her desk days after she last clocked into work. Authorities say. All right, here we go. A Wells Fargo employee at a corporate office in Arizona clocked in to what would be her last ever shift on a Friday morning. Hey, Hana Shabunda. Her body was found 4 days later at her cubicle desk, where she died sometime during the weekend, according to Tempe Police Department. Denise Prudhomme, 60, worked at a Wells Fargo location in Tempe and had scanned into the building at 7 a.m. on August 16th. There was no further scans from her either into or out of the building, the police department told CNN in a statement. On August 20th, security on site reported finding an employee possibly dead in a cubicle on the building's third floor, authorities said. Prudhomme was pronounced dead at 4:55 p.m., according to the Tempe police. In a statement to CNN, Wells Fargo spokesperson Ruben Polito said, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of our colleague, Denise Prudhomme. Our thoughts are with her family and loved ones, and we are in contact to ensure that they are well supported during this difficult time." Wells Fargo is reviewing its internal procedures regarding the employee's safety and wellness following Prudhomme's death, Polito said, adding counselors were made available to affected employees. Last paragraph, Wells Fargo's employees shared their concerns anonymously with CNN affiliate KPNX, with some saying while most of the office employees work remotely, Prudhomme should have been discovered sooner because the building has round-the-clock security presence. Flight. This lady went to work, and her shift here on Earth is over while her shift started with the Lord. And so I want to know what your opinion is on Sister Prudhomme as she transitioned.
Man.
But Steph said he can see this happening at CarMax.
Nah, bro. If it happened at CarMax, that's because somebody did it. Somebody committed foul play on that person. CarMax ain't that damn big. Wow, 60 years old. I mean, I just think I can't imagine that happening. Like, I don't understand how she was discovered 3-4 days later. Like, that's insane. You said she was 60?
Yeah, because she clocked in on the 16th and then found on the 20th.
Nah, man, it's a lot more to that story. Either she had some health conditions, and that's what took her out, like a heart attack, a stroke, and nobody was really around. Like maybe it was a Friday, right? So probably people was working from home on Friday.
But that's 4 days. Even Jesus wasn't dead that long.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. I think honestly, I just think it's one of them. She had to have like health conditions and she was there on a Friday. Like nobody was at home or at work. Everybody was working from home, because usually that's the day that, everybody go remote. But she's one of the old school ones. I'm going in 5 days out the week. That's what I do. And she just had, a stroke or a heart attack or something. Maybe that's what it is, because for it to be foul play, or she just was doing some dirty stuff and she had a hit on her or something. I don't know. That's just crazy. I can't really wrap my mind around that. Yeah, it brings up a whole bunch of questions, Raven. Like,
it says some employees reported a foul smell, but assumed it was faulty plumbing in the building. Prudhomme was sitting in an underpopulated area of the building where she was found. Addressing some employees' concerns, they were not notified about Prudhomme's death sooner. Wells Fargo clarified Prudhomme's family had to be notified first.
Now I want to know, like, do she usually sit in the underpopulated area?
Like, I like it better over here. That's not funny. Listen here, man. This lady, man. This is, because I get so sick of Chaz because she talks about my bank. She always talks about Woodfords because they had second chance banking and they gave me a second chance. And she likes to call it Hood Fords, like all the gangsters and stuff be at Woodfords because we in Walmarts and we have accessibility on Saturdays and Sundays. I can understand that. But I always tell us Wells Fargo will be in the news once a quarter. They will not fail to be in the news. I call them Scam Fargo because they will never fail to be in the news. They are great at that. And we're going to move into this in just a little bit. The Chase Bank hack that's been going on. So I know we'll go there in just a second. But Wells Fargo was never failed to be in the news. So when Chad sent me this, I'm like, well, duh.
Well, duh.
They don't care about their customers. Of course, they don't care about their employees.
It's something about Wells Fargo, man. It's
something about these people at Wells Fargo. This got to be the worst bank in all of America. Every time I look at a Wells Fargo, I was like, I don't care if I got 33 cents. I would not put my money in Wells Fargo.
No, not at all. Not at all.
They don't even know what they don't even know when their employees are living or dead. How they gonna know how much money I got in my account?
Oh man,
I am not making light of Sister Pruholm's death. This is a travesty. This should not have happened. This is dramatic. Imagine being the person who had to pick up the weekend shift
and see that
and be traumatized. Then to find out this lady been sitting here for 4 days. Like nobody was looking, like I said, nobody was looking for not her supervisors, nobody checking to see if she's doing her work. Where's HR at? Why is she still on the clock? What is all this that's going? Maybe she was salary. I don't know.
No, she definitely salary.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You said she went into the 3rd floor. That was a corporate building. She salary.
Well, facts. But she had I never had a job with a cubicle, so I don't know how private it is. I just see it like in like stuff like The Office. That's where I've never worked in a cubicle, but I just seen it on movies and television. So I just assumed I know how to do how cubicle life is. What if she asked to go home and they told her no because she didn't have the time? What you mean? Whatever. Let me read it again. What if she asked to go home?
I see what you're saying. She tried to go, but she clocked in. Or I mean, we don't know when
we don't know when she died. We don't know when she transitioned.
That could be something. I don't feel well. Can I please go home? Nope, you can't go home. You don't have time.
You ain't gonna get a statement from her.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get a statement.
It's too late for that. That's a good thought. That's a good thought because that
Wells Fargo can say, they already shady as it is. They can say whatever they want to say now. I guarantee. I want to make a guarantee on this podcast right now.
Okay.
Before the year's over, we will have another Wells Fargo story.
We probably will.
We will have another Wells Fargo story because this bank is shady, man. They are some shady folks, and just like Chase Bank, all you Negroes hanging outside of Chase trying to. I seen a picture of people hanging like it was some Jordans. They was all hanging outside of the line. So shout out. So
you know what's messed up though?
What?
Oh yeah.
Well, here we go. Viral videos of people stealing money from Chase ATMs were just plain check fraud. A number of viral TikTok videos has some people believing they could get free cash from Chase ATMs, but it was just a glitch. And those customers were actually committing fraud, according to the bank. Over the weekend, videos appeared on the app showing people depositing checks for large sums of money at Chase ATMs and then making a withdrawal for a smaller yet substantial amount, leading them to believe they had discovered a bug that they were hitting and were hitting the jackpot. The problem is that this is just a formal check fraud and criminal offense, Chase said in a statement to CNN that the issue has been addressed and warned people not to try it. JP Morgan, the bank's parent company, is carefully reviewing the situation. A person familiar with the matter told CNN. The bank is still determining how many Chase customers and how much money was involved in the accident. So we move from Wells Fargo, we go to JP Morgan. And JP Morgan, let me tell you why I'm sick of you niggas. Let me tell you why I'm sick of you niggas, because y'all tried this with the PPP. And it irritates me. I ain't seen not one white person jumping in line trying to get some free money from Chase because they knew they could see. They could see what was about to happen. But no, you tell one nigga, the one nigga got to go tell the other nigga, that go tell the other nigga, to go tell the other nigga how to get some free cash. You really think that these folks is about to give out some free cash? You gotta be a stupid fool and ain't got no smart bone in your body.
Dog.
Now, PPP loans. I know somebody. No, nobody say that. I know somebody.
You ain't got to say no names.
I'm not gonna say no names, but they had some people come talk to them because they had a PPP loan, talking about they had a chicken farm during COVID.
Oh, who?
A chicken farm.
Where? In Houston?
I don't even know. I didn't even want no information. When they told me, I said, "Don't tell me nothing else."
Don't tell me no more. I do not want to be
a chicken farm.
What you doing?
You selling 3-piece raw? But now them fans come knocking at the door. All of a sudden, you a vegan. You got TikTok videos of these stupid black people out here trying to think they gonna get over on Chase Bank. You gonna get over JP Morgan and Chase Bank. You're talking about JP Morgan.
You probably can do that with Wells Fargo.
You definitely could get over it with Wells Fargo. You can go scam the heck out of them. They won't even know. They were like, what money? They won't even know what you took from them at Wells Fargo. They have no idea because they stupid. Wells Fargo is stupid. They don't even know what's going on. Well, I thought it said $1 million, but it really said $400,000. It's stupid. Black people are stupid. Y'all be trying to get in touch. Y'all see a lick and y'all trying to get over a lick. I see
get a lick, man.
They just trying to. Everything ain't gotta be a lick, y'all.
It don't have to.
Black
be,
people,
man.
look at me.
Talk to him. Hold on. What? There we go.
Black people, listen to me. Everything, you ain't gotta hit every lick. Every lick ain't a good lick. Some people's tongue is bumpy. Every lick ain't a good lick. Sometimes you got to lick yourself. Get out there and work and lick yourself and get your money the right way. You might not have $40,000. If you really think that, let me put this closer. JP Morgan, they said JP Morgan built the Titanic. That's how long JP Morgan's been around. And if you think they got around for 100-some years because they was giving out money, you a new fool. A stupid fool. Black people do better. Let's not jump on that. Now, some of y'all going to jail because y'all depositing fake checks. And I hope y'all get y'all booties raped. All right, I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done.
Oh, bruh. Dog, you are funny, bro.
But what lies am I telling?
Dog, you are hilarious.
Well, I ain't telling no lies, man.
Oh.
You now.
They said everybody, every lick ain't good. Somebody's tongue might be rough and bumpy.
So ain't every tongue ain't good tongues. Huh? You don't need to hit every lick.
It's stupid, man. So I was just about to bring that up, Kate.
Wait, who you talking to?
Kate.
Okay, what? Okay, put it on the screen.
Kate, so Horn posted something, but like I glanced at it and I was about to hit him up and be like, "Hey, yo, you've been hacked." But at the end, it also said, "Go and get a job." Yeah, like get a job and make your money like that.
I knew about halfway through where he was going.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, halfway through, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I knew halfway through.
Mm-hmm. I see what you did.
Because it said something like create an account. Like when I was like, I said, oh,
and then get a job and you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or bi-monthly. Like, yeah.
Trust me, there's nobody that can benefit more than the Chase hack right now than me. Trust me. Listen, I'm thinking about getting me a couple chicken farms, if you know what I mean. Listen, if you was just paying attention, I'm thinking about getting me a couple chicken farms.
Listen, you hear me?
But
it's needed. It's needed.
But I like my freedom. I'm Harriet Tubman when it comes to freedom. I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. You're not Mr. Get me had the feds knocking at my door.
I'm Harriet Tubman when it comes to freedom.
Got black folks standing in line at Chase like it's a no one Chase wouldn't give y'all the time of day. I tried to go back to Chase. They were like, sir.
You been with Hood Forest too long?
They was like, sir, hey, Flight, my account was so bad, I had to call somebody else in. It was like, give me 1 second. Come here.
I can't make this decision on my own. I need somebody to.
I need a witness. So yeah, just stand right there. Sir, you don't qualify.
Oh,
I don't qualify for a free checking account. That is crazy. That is crazy. It's free.
Hard, dog. Times is rough.
It's free. It's a free checking account. But I went down the street to Wood Forest. Give me the latest Wood Forest news you've heard.
Couldn't tell you.
Yep, but Wells Fargo, we did a story not too long ago with the boy when they was loading the ATM machine and left $100,000 sitting on the floor.
Yeah. Hey, Chaz, you better run far away from Wells Fargo.
Nah, yeah, I know. We and it's such a fun joke that we have back and forth with each other because I tell that joke during my orientation now. Like when I'm talking about direct deposit, I talk about how Chaz calls it my stuff Hood Forest and I call her stuff Scam Fargo. So when she sent the story, I'm like, yeah, that's what y'all do. That's what your people do.
I'm telling you, man. Listen, Wells Fargo ain't no good. My family was once there at Wells Fargo, but then they saw the light and they went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they did. Yeah, go to a credit union.
You know what? Hey, listen, my grandmother, she Wood Forest. She ain't never had a problem.
Never had a problem at Wood Forest. See, Charmer, hold on now. When I was young, I had Chase. And that's why I guess I let that part of the story out. When I was young, I think Chase was the first bank I've ever had because where I worked at, the nursing home I worked at, there was a Chase bank right across the street. So I went and I created me an account there. So I just messed up. I had just messed it up. I mean, I could probably go back to Chase. But I'm gonna let the niggers get out of there first before I return.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna let them exit before I return. Let me wait till they not as viral. I'm gonna join me one of them credit unions I be seeing. I'm gonna join Acres Home Credit Union.
Credit Union is low key away, man.
The AHCU, Acres Home Credit Union. I'm gonna go there because I want me a small bank. I want a bank that's so small. Niggas call me like, "You had Popeyes today? Oh, you looking at my statement? I see, ain't you?" Thank you for keeping up.
Everything good.
I just want to make sure that you ordered the 3-piece with chicken. It came out to be $14.20. You normally only spend $11. Thank you for checking in on me, Acres Home Credit Community.
I was feeling a little bit hungry that day.
Yeah, see, I nearly $25 over the account of Chase. Well, I know that's why I'm getting that chicken for them. They gonna think you one of them. I know, Raven. I'm glad you're here with me, Raven. You understand that I need to let those guys get out of there first before I can get in. You know,
the Jamals and all.
Yeah, the Jamals and the Dariuses. I need to let them get out of there first. The Wilkins family. I need to let them leave.
The Wilkins family.
The credit unions are great. Yeah, I know, Charmy. Yeah, you don't ever hear nothing from credit unions.
No.
And when think about it, y'all. When you hear nigga, I'm gonna go rob a bank, you ain't never heard niggas I'm gonna rob a credit union.
Nah. At all.
Anyways, so yeah, shout out to Chase Bank. I hope y'all get that under control.
This dude is funny, man.
I'm just
this dude hilarious, bro.
I'm not that funny because I have Chase. God dang it, Mike. I mean,
but look at his name. You think he went to Chase and put down Mike?
Nah, he put Michael.
He put Michael.
Yeah, because the EAL is what got you approved.
I'm telling you, he went and put Michael. You think that do you think I went and made the account?
No.
All right, now.
No. Darrell can pass. It just, it's just
You gonna have to
I can't go in there with basketball shorts on.
Them with your character,
right? I can't go in there with basketball shorts on. I mean, I'm not going to wear a do-rag, so I can exit that part out. Let's see who got chased. Oh, C said you got chased too.
Yeah, chase the wave.
I see. I was gonna let somebody admit it first before. So, hey, I'm sorry.
I admitted it before he started his story. Got chased.
I listen. Y'all all got chased. That is good and dandy for y'all. I hope Chase works out for y'all. It ain't y'all. It ain't the
ones that been had chases. The new ones that just
it ain't the current customers. Right. It ain't the current customers. It's the new folks.
Yeah.
What was did I exit out of it? I did. But shout out to Chase. Shout out to Chase Bank, y'all. Shout out to y'all that got Chase. You know, I hope it works out for y'all. Moving on.
This dude hilarious, man.
Well, I'm not as hilarious as this woman who says that Kanye West telepathically told her to steal a car.
Damn it. That's a good one.
I'm on fire. I ain't had no energy, but thank God for this energy. I love it. When the lights come on flight, you just go. You just do what you got to do.
You on fire, dog.
So let's just keep going. Let me see. Make sure y'all can hear me. I'm trying to see where the all right, here we go. I'm gonna read this. Yes. So for those who didn't hear me, come on. How do I get okay? Come on. I'm on my iPad, y'all. Excuse me. I'm trying to get the story up. Woman says that Kanye West telepathically told her to steal a car. For those who don't know what telepathically means, it means that Kanye West went from brain to brain. Like he gave her the thoughts to go steal a car. So we're gonna go into that really quick. So if you're here, make sure
real quick.
Okay, yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
Shut me up, please. It's just fate at this point. We were talking about the banks and Wells Fargo being scam Fargo. It's just funny because I just got a notification on here stating that the Philadelphia 76ers are thinking about moving to New Jersey. You think that has nothing to do with it, but the name of the Philadelphia Sixers arena is Wells Fargo Arena. They gonna be able to keep the name rights or be able to get the money for the stadium. They contemplate moving to New Jersey. I just found that it was perfect. Now, we just talk about Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is messing up so much that they can't even keep a professional basketball team at their arena.
Yeah, shout out to the 76ers for making the right decision. And I hope they give Acres Home Credit Union the rights to their stadium. Because they check on you when your funds is low. Nigga, the bank tell her, like, hey, I got 20 you can borrow until you get paid again.
Don't worry about it. I know you're gonna be good for that 20 because I know you get paid.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got direct deposit, so I'll just take it out your account.
I'll just take it out real quick before you even notice that your check hit. You want
that Apple Pay, Cash App, or Zelle? I can give it to you either way you want it. So just let me know.
But don't worry, you good. I got you.
So. Woman says that. Thank you for saying that. Woman says that Kanye West telepathically told her to steal a car. So I'm gonna read the story real quick, y'all. If you read the story, you may not hear of anything that's wilder than this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is according to Hot News Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
According to the Neighborhood Talk, a woman is claiming that Kanye West spoke to her telepathically to steal a car. Her name is Ricky Smith. She's 28 and she hails from Kentucky. That's how I know this is a black-owned site when they say words like hails. This all went down yesterday morning in Evansville. That sounds like it's nothing but white people. August 30th, Smith arrived near a store, and when she did, she attempted to break into multiple vehicles in a parking lot across from a store. The man who owns the shop saw Smith's suspicious behavior and went over to confront her. Well, last paragraph. She was able to get into a car on her second attempt, and the man attempted to get her out, but no avail. Then another woman who runs the same store as the man got involved and yanked her out. The heroic woman who got Smith removed from the vehicle pressed charges because she was on her way to take her child to daycare, and they witnessed the debacle go down. Obviously, this is a wild story on its own, but the fact that Kanye West is somehow involved with this story really takes it over top. So then it says Kanye West is a god after all. Okay, and then it says, as we stated, the woman said that the rapper had told her to commit this crime telepathically. Outside of the rest of the story, this was even more of a reason that police to take Smith into custody. However, it's worth noting that she was traveling to Evansville from Louisville when her car broke down due to it being in a crash. That means that Smith hitchhiked all the way to Evansville. Like, can you look up how far is Louisville from Evansville, please? Evansville. That is Evan with an S, Ville. That means that Smith hitchhiked all the way to Evansville. It's possible that Smith sustained some sort of injury that led her to claim these things about Kanye. She's currently at Vanderburgh County Jail awaiting her charges, according to the Express Tribune. All right. So for those who didn't understand all of that, lady steals a car. Well, excuse me. Well, it seems like lady gets into a wreck. The lady gets out the wreck. She walks to a particular city. Flight. Do we have that distance?
Evansville, right?
Evansville, yeah. Well, while Flight's looking at that real quick.
Indiana?
It's all Louisville. So Evansville from Evansville to Louisville. I don't know. Is it Kentucky? Is there Evansville, Kentucky?
Yeah, no. That
oh, what's
the only Evansville I see is Indiana.
Well, so how far is the drive?
Almost 2 hours. It's
we live in Texas. So 2 hours give me to
4 minutes. So 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours in Texas gives me to Huntsville.
No bullshit.
Yeah, they traveling through different states. So lady gets into a wreck. She leaves the wreck. She then hikes it all the way to this Evansville. She tries to steal a car. She ends up stealing the car. Then when she gets caught, they say that Kanye West told her to steal the car. So Flight, what's your take on that?
I mean, the obvious is she's crazy, but maybe she was listening to a Kanye West song before she had the crash, and she just kept replaying that song, and it had something to do with breaking in a car. Can I tell you what Kanye West song she was thinking about or was listening to? No, I cannot. But
I thought you knew.
Outside of going with the obvious, which is she's crazy, she was probably listening to a Kanye West song, and it, provided that. I'm blanking on the word for this. Provided that.
Provided that. I'm trying to think of a TI word.
That's what I'm trying to think of that too.
That exclusivity.
And what is that?
Sound like
what is that exclusivity?
Yeah. You spelling it?
No, I'm just asking you what that is. I'm not.
Hey, real quick, do you know when I was in 7th grade, I failed this. I got 4th place in the spelling bee because I couldn't spell engineering. Interesting fact about me.
You know what? Same thing, except mine was in engineering.
What was your word?
Librarian.
I would have much rather had that word.
I much would have rather had engineering.
I would have much rather had librarian.
Shit, fuck you.
I still don't know how to spell engineering.
I still don't know how to spell librarian.
I should have gotten better. Okay. Anyways, I was killing the spelling bee too, and then she said engineer. I instantly knew. I was like, shoot, God dang! I'm the only football player doing spelling bees. Niggas laughing at me. This lady, I think who knows? Kanye West might have a little Charles Xavier.
Man, ain't nowhere to go.
He might have a little Charles.
He might.
Xavier.
I mean, he might.
He might have a little Charles. I mean, I don't know why he would tell this white woman. I know she's white. I don't even have to look at the story to know if you're going to Evansville. I know, and I know she has to be. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she's Latino. Maybe she's a gypsy or Asian. I don't know, but I'm gonna just assume for the sake of this conversation that she's a white lady. Okay. So why would I was like why would Kanye? Out of everybody, he could have talked to me.
True.
And I wonder what kind of car she stole.
A Fiat.
She probably stole a Nissan Versa.
A Fiat.
It was a Fiat?
I don't know what she saw.
I thought you really knew. I was about to say.
Nah. I don't know what it is.
But
she probably stole something stupid. If Kanye told you, he ain't telling you to steal nothing stupid. He gonna tell you to go for at least a BMW.
Well, it's Evansville. There is no BMWs in Evansville.
There's a college out there, and they gotta have boosters.
It's a college?
Yeah, Evansville. I had a teammate that transferred from Evansville to our school.
Well, shut me up. Okay.
Yeah, so I know they got boosters out there. I know it's some money somewhere around there.
Okay.
And then on top of that, now since we're here, now I'm just intrigued. How far is that? That's not how you spell that. Because I'm sure there's some money around there, right? Gotta be.
Hey, you teaching me now, brother. This is your show now.
Evansville to you think about Louisville is right there. There's probably people that went to Evansville that live in Louisville.
That's
Indianapolis, true. Like almost 3 hours away. So, some people that probably went to Evansville.
They got some donors out there.
They got some donors out there.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I just seen this Tylenol ad pop up. It said this like liquid gel and it's supposed to like make it fat. Tylenol, I don't understand the different versions. Like, nigga, does it help the headache or not?
It's all about what reaches the pain faster.
Yeah, but why don't you just make all of it reach the pain fast? Why would I buy something that's gonna make it go slower? That only makes sense. Like, because I don't want it to work too good.
Because it's cheaper.
Anyways, shout out to Kanye West, man, for always making the news and he ain't even did nothing.
True.
No,
what is Kanye doing now?
Well,
didn't he drop a new album recently?
No, I don't think so. Because when he drops albums, that's usually when he starts talking.
That's very true.
So once he starts talking, we'll be ready for the album.
He worth 400 million.
I'm not surprised. He was worth $1 billion before the Adidas backed out.
That's true.
Yeah, he was worth $1 billion. So I'm not surprised if you take them out the equation. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy. You take out Adidas, and I'm still 400 million. That's crazy. He also has he has a 5% stake in Skims. Didn't know that.
Skims. That's Rihanna.
Kim Kardashian.
That's
Rihanna
is Fenty. I'm sorry. That was stupid. I feel stupid. Speaking of stupid, can we figure out what the word demure means?
Bro, I've been seeing that. It means reserved, modest, and shy, typically used of a woman.
So men can't be demure. Is there a verb? Is this an adjective or a verb?
It's an adjective.
It's an adjective.
And
okay.
Technically, men can be demure, but it's typically used for a woman.
So it's like I'm cute.
You're not going to say anything about yourself if you're demure because you're modest. You're reserved.
So all you're going to say is I'm demure.
You wouldn't really say anything about yourself because modest people don't really say anything.
I want to help brothers that's going to be on these dating apps because now this word is about to be in their bios. So now if you're describing yourself then and you feel like you're modest or you just want to be looked at in a good light, then yeah, you'll put I'm very demure. But then with demure taken on the social media, they're probably going to go away from you because they see how it's popping on social media and they know that niggas is going to be using that. Be on your phone.
So fellas, if you in the chat and you in these dating apps, don't use the word demure in your bio.
Raven just gave us a nugget though. Raven just gave us a nugget.
The person that made it go viral was a man. That's what I'm saying. Like it could be used for anybody.
Okay.
I don't know the orientation of that man.
So I
know that he made it go not a regular man though, see?
So can I use this in a job interview?
Yeah,
like I'm hardworking, I'm funny, I'm demure. Like can I use that like that? Like can I use it in the job application? Like
I feel like you can. The way he described the way he dressed for work was demure. I'm mad now that I looked at the definition. I'm mad.
Okay, good. I'm glad we got that.
Very reserved.
I was a little confused on demure.
Very reserved, very, very mild. Nothing too flashy, nothing too crazy. Probably a button down and some slacks with a nice top. Or if it's business casual, probably got a collar and some jeans. I don't know.
Speaking of dating, I'm so glad I'm in a relationship. Why? Let me explain why.
brother, before you explain, I just want to agree with you that I'm glad that I am happily married.
I am, and I'm glad I'm about to be happily married. Let me explain why
Terrible out there.
I know I want to get to our draft, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm very glad I'm in a relationship because I've been watching these balloon pop videos, and I just feel like that would break my confidence if I go out there and then somebody is like, well, I work at a nursing home. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, man. Hold on. Well, I would be
if that was the way you had if that was the way you had to date, bro. Like if I wasn't married, if that was the way I had to date, I'd be single forever. I couldn't do it.
That's tough. I was watching something. They're very interesting though. I can't not stop watching them. Whether it's a dude or the woman, I cannot stop watching these videos because they are hilarious. And it's like, and then they're like, well, why'd you pop your balloon? It's like, well, I'm just, I mean, she cool and all, but I ain't like the way she walked up. And they're like, well, is this one of your is this your type? I mean, I can see his nightcap hair. Like I know he likes Shannon, and I see his Apex shirt. I don't know what this tiger on the shirt. I mean, is that a tiger? Is that a wolf? I don't even know. But I mean, his style is cool. But I don't date dudes that wear 2 chains. God dang! All right, all right.
Because one of his chains has like the Infinity Gauntlet.
I know, like, so he's a nerd too.
I only know about it because like previous dudes I dealt with was in the Marvel and they turned out to be toxic. Cause I'm just trying to avoid that.
Pop, 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 pop. Like, God dang! Like,
shit.
I be watching videos. Niggas just walk up, pop. I was like, God, they gotta be. That would break my spirit.
Yeah, I just turn around. There's no video. There's no video. That's done.
I know I ain't the best looking brother, but if I walk up and somebody,
bro, like
immediately,
that's how I feel. Like I know I'm not the best looking brother either, but if I got it's 10 people up there and 8 people didn't pop the balloon, I'm gone.
Like, what if you picked out your best outfit?
And
what if you picked out your best outfit? Got your fresh cut. You put out your best jewelry. You drift out with the Gucci glasses. You remember the Gucci glasses? You drift out with the Gucci glasses. Man. And as soon as you walk up, pop, 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 pop. Like, God.
I just heard you say dripped out with the Gucci glasses.
He said, I'm 32. I have 3 kids. And I'm a CNA.
Pop, 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 pop. I know that's getting, I know.
I couldn't imagine doing that. Like, I commend people. This one girl I saw today, she was like, oh, by the way, I'm a stripper. Pop, 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 pop. Thank you. That'll be all. Have a great day. I said, God, all these brothers. But what made me mad, though, was earlier when she was interviewing one of the brothers, she said, well, what do you do? He said, well, I'm an adult entertainer. Okay, I don't know what that specifies. I don't know if that means you're a porn star or whatever. But then when she said she a stripper, he popped his balloon. I'm like, hold on, nigga, y'all do the same thing,
right?
Don't be. Anyways, I'm sorry. I know we gotta get. But
you be a truck driver, it's a wrap.
Yeah, no facts, no. But no, I can't. Yeah, that balloon pop, that 20 versus 1 is tough. I seen one with Charleston White. The girl had. He said, why your knees way down? Because her knees was really low. It was so funny. Charleston White and the dude YSL Woody.
Bro, yeah.
I
haven't seen it. I don't watch it because I'm just like, yeah.
Bro, you have to.
I gotta watch it though.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Every time they pop on my feed, I always watch them, bro. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't have made it, bro. I'm just so thankful that I just did the old fashioned way. I was on the day naps.
I'm glad.
Day naps is the old fashioned way now.
Twitter was just amazing. Every pages of Twitter.
Nah, facts.
Pages of Twitter worked out well for me.
Pop, 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 pop. God dang, God,
man.
Yeah, break my confidence. If you're still here, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. I hope y'all are having a good time. We are. we're having a great time. This is a great episode. I knew it would be. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I knew it was going to be great no matter which way it turned out. So thank y'all for spending y'all Tuesday evenings, with us. Remember, if you are watching this video on your TV, take a picture of the TV, put it on, tag us on Instagram, tag us on Facebook so I can repost it, because this is exciting. I love when I see y'all watch us on TV. That means the whole family watching us. Whether you're still in the toilet, somebody probably been sitting on the toilet for 2 hours watching us. Like, they're going to get up and fall right over. Because they're gonna feel them little spikes at the bottom of their feet.
When you said that, I felt it.
Bro, when you sit on the toilet for more than 15 minutes, God dang, them first few steps, you feel like a baby giraffe. You be holding on to the walls, trying to
hitting your thighs, trying to wake them up.
I don't know where they be like your leg fell asleep. What? No.
Well, no.
I don't know why that happened. But we got one more thing we're gonna leave y'all with. Me and Flight was talking about this. Is exciting. I know I was excited. I want to go ahead and preface this, y'all. My boy Flight ain't really watched it like I thought he did.
No, yeah.
But we talked about it. I talked about it with my producer, and the producer thought it was gonna be a good idea. Shout out to Bruh Man, for us to do a draft on our top Martin episodes. And I went with Martin. Martin is such a staple show in our community that everybody, whether you've seen one show or if you've seen the entire catalog, you have to be a fan of this show. Even Flight, who probably don't know the shows like that, he's watched it, y'all. I want to make sure I made that clear. He's watched it.
Let's get it. I've watched Martin. I just haven't watched it as of recent.
Right.
That's it.
Whereas I watch it, that's what I do when I go to the gym. That's how I get through the treadmill. Like, I know I want to do about 30 minutes. So what I do is I put on an episode of Martin and I watch it while I'm on the treadmill. So when
now that I know it's on Peacock and Netflix, I'm watching it. I'm watching it all over again. I'm starting from episode 1.
I have the physical copies. I have all 5 seasons of the physical copy.
Okay.
We own it on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime too?
We own it. We bought it. Me and Brother Man bought. We have Fresh Prince. We have Martin. We have Jamie Foxx. And Family Matters. We actually own it. So no matter what happens in life, they're gonna happen. Then you take that away. I have the DVDs of all of Martin and Fresh Prince.
Right.
So that's how big of a fan. But yeah, we're gonna get into this draft. This is gonna be fun. We need chat. We need y'all help. Flight gonna need your help. I didn't write nothing down. I do have a little small list on my iPad on Wikipedia, but I probably won't even look at it. I'm going off the dome. So we're gonna do a draft. I think we're gonna do a 5-round draft. Or can you do 6? Flight, you think you can squeeze 6, or you want to just keep it at 5?
Depending on what you pick.
I'm gonna let you go first, since I got the bigger catalog in my mind. The bigger catalog in my mind. So I'm gonna let you go first.
You got the bigger catalog, so you can pull from whatever. I don't.
But the reason I can pull from whatever, that's why I want you to, because you limited. So I want you to go first. I can go a different direction. Yeah. So
everything that I have on here is literally off of memory. Like,
did you see the Twitter debate on Jamie Foxx? Well, first of all, what up, Horn? Let's see. Did you see the Twitter debate? Yeah.
Boy, they put Horn, you done messed up now. You better not jump in the court. Now I know the whole government. I found out he a junior.
That boy like Krishan. Call back. So I know we got a whole lot of time. I want to get us out of here at a somewhat decent time, but we having so much fun. Right. So we're going to get into this draft, y'all. This is the Don't Cancel Me draft. This is one of our favorite new segments that we've added. It's been a hit. We've done a lot of different stuff. Last week, Beat King songs. The Beat King was probably our best draft. And that was such a fun time. So I'm excited to see what you think about your Martin episodes, top Martin episodes. The show is going to be fun. Chat, get in here, chat. Get in here. Tell me your episodes. But Flight, get us started. First pick. Right. We're gonna try to do 6 rounds. First pick, 6 rounds. We'll try to do 6.
My first one is actually the first one I've ever saw, like, because it's embedded in my memory, and it's the one where he had the fake Rottweiler at the table.
The new Jackson. That's a great first pick. That's a great first pick.
That's the first one that I ever saw. That shit was so funny to me, dog. And it's even funnier because. And a lot of the stuff that I'm calling back is because, like, I've seen one of the actors break. But bro, that New Jack City one is my first one.
Yeah, I love that episode too because one of my favorite Martin moments is in the episode when Bruh Man comes out the bathroom and he's like, hold up. Oh, thanks for letting me borrow your CD player.
Yeah.
Bruh Man, you know, I forgot what the I'm laughing. I can't think of the word, but he was like, you ain't get the note I left under the bathroom sink. Bruh Man,
Hey, bro,
education. Why would you leave a note under the bathroom sink, bruh man? Why? I figured you checked that since I used up all the toilet paper. And just walks out.
No, I just want, before we continue, I just want to go ahead and say that, like, when it comes to physical comedy, Martin is top.
And that's why it's so hard to see him now because of everything he did in the past. It
was physical comedy, man. And I forgot
how underwear.
Yeah, I forgot how funny Martin was because, like, some of the jokes, like when you listen to the jokes, it may like that was funny, but when you see him perform them, it elevated the joke at a level that probably can never be duplicated. He's one of in my opinion, he's one of the greatest physical comedians. Like
him and on SJ.
Yes, man. Great physical comedy, but that's my first one, man.
I love it. That is a great first pick. That New Jack City episode when they stole the CD player is a great first episode. For me, I'm going my personal favorite. This is the one that I had on my list already. I knew you wasn't going to go this route. If you did, it would have threw me into a loop. But my first pick is the episode with the dead plumber. That is one of my favorite episodes.
Wasn't him and Cole trying to revive him?
Their whole concept. The plumber came. Martin had to leave. He came back. The plumber did, but the church, the funeral that they gave him at the end, and then Pam starts singing, and then Tommy starts preaching, and then he wakes up, and oh my God, the whole episode is just and that's season 1 too. That is season 1, and that is my favorite. Martin, I can watch the episode all day, every day.
I feel like
how many times.
I feel like a lot of these things that like I may not have on my list, but when you call them out,
you remember. Like, yeah. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
That's what. Yeah. So I mean, I can't wait to like finish this and then start up Martin again. Like now that I know that it's on the streaming service that I have.
Right.
Let me see. Number two. Number 2. God, that's a funny one. That dead plumber one.
Dog.
Number 2. I'm going with the episode where when the snow was up to the 4th floor.
That's a good one.
When he didn't want to pay the $5. He did all of that for $5. Yeah, man. That's one. That's my second one, man.
He didn't want to pay the $5.
I thought we all thought it was 5%. No, it was just $5.
He
caught the landlord with the tenant's wife down.
Yeah. That's a good one. I wasn't even thinking about that episode. That's a really good one. All right. For me, for round 2, I'm gonna go with another personal favorite of mine. I'm gonna go with the episode "The Tooth Will Set You Free," and in this episode, this is where Pam went to the dentist, and he put her under hypnosis, and she thought she was Martin every time somebody clapped their hands. And that episode so dark, Pam acted her behind off, and Pam showed her comedic stretch in that episode. So I love "The Tooth Will Set You Free."
That's a funny one. I don't think Tashina Arnold got enough credit on that show.
No, she didn't. And when
you talk about physical comedy, she top 2 because I mean that's another reason why I like that the snowed in one, because the back and forth. Like Martin rarely broke on his show. You see everybody else break. He rarely broke, but Pam would always. Tashina Arnold will always get him to break.
You're right. Hey, speaking of break, I got my next one. I hope you don't say it. But hey, chat, y'all give us y'all favorite Martin episodes, even if it's a couple. We're gonna read them at the end. But we'll go ahead and we got something coming in. But round 3, Flight.
My third one.
I got my next one already.
My third one is the charity boxing episode with Tommy Hitman Hearn, where it's really the end that get me. That big ass, bumpy ass face that get me. That was just funny as hell, man. I don't. Yeah.
I agree with you on that. See, now I know when you're talking about moments, I with you. The whole episode was funny, but if you're talking about specific moments, that's probably the top 10 Martin moment. That's
a moment, bro. That's the one that get me, man. Like and at the end, my baby love me with that big ass head, and she's just like,
I love it. I love it. For me, round 3, and I know CSAM will appreciate this one for sure. Round 3, Varnell Hill. When Varnell Hill, I was watching it the other day.
Man, that was gonna be my next pick. Varnell Hill was funny.
The children bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on their knees and sing the melody. The Varnell Hill,
bro.
Man. Dog. When that's a part 1 and part 2. Okay, so I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna say part 1 because that's the one.
That's the introduction because that's when he was doing all of that.
Yeah, and that I'm gonna say part 1. Part 2 funny too because that's when he's singing with Jodeci and he comes out. Yeah. I'm gonna say part 1, and that's Mike. I was just going with the. He's like, we don't have a pool, man. Got a 10-mile lake out back called Lake Varnell. Catfish delicious.
Catfish are delicious.
So that's
because didn't Martin break on that one too?
That's why when you said that should have been my second, but I'm okay with it because I'm just having fun talking about this. So I don't even care what my ranking is.
That's a funny one, dog. That Varnell Hill one was funny, man. Damn. That's
hey, Steph, who you said had a good pick? Let us know who. Y'all know we a little delayed, so let us know who had the good pick if y'all like it, so we know who to talk about. Oh, it's some good. Y'all keep going in the comments. We're gonna come to those in just a minute. Keep them coming. Catfish is delicious. Why is Larry Bird down there? Why is the brothers? That is funny. I love that episode. I can watch the episode all day. That's probably my second favorite episode for real.
Bro.
I love that episode. That Varnell Hill is so funny, dog. Even the second part where Tommy was talking to that woman, she was like, look up at the ceiling. And she looked up at the net. He said, listen here, brother.
I think my fourth one, I'm gonna go with the speeding ticket one. The where he called Tommy up. That's what got the draws came in.
Yes.
GTD. Got the draws, all right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one I'm going with. Yeah. Once again, it's just that moment, man. That moment
that's a funny episode. That when you think when I think of court, I also think about the one where Cole was holding him up in jury duty because he wanted to order food.
C-Sam, bro. C-Sam has one of mine. But I got a couple more.
That's all right. Okay, round 4. Oh, okay, let me
do Mark with that. You got to push.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Fly. I'm a cheat.
Go ahead. I know where you're going.
Because I talked to the waiter. He gave me this one. I'm sorry I'm lying to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. No, that episode is so funny, dog. That moment is funny. But the whole episode was funny. He took him to the barbershop. That whole episode is hilarious. I love it. Yeah, that's one of them episodes I can just watch all day long. So I definitely gonna go with Martin thinking he was a daddy.
That's funny, man. All right. My fifth pick. I don't even think I had this one down. But I vividly remember it. When Gina had her head stuck in the
we talked about that one. Yes.
Gina had her head stuck in the headboard, bro.
And she had to go to work and perform with the scarf. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a classic too. That's a classic.
That's my 5th pick.
Excuse me. It's Snow White. We got 2 more rounds, right? So okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right here for this pick. I'm gonna go out because I see what the chat is saying. I'm trying to say something different that way when we go to the chat.
I am too, bro. Because like I'm seeing them say a lot of the ones I'm like starting to remember now.
So chat, we see y'all. I keep them coming because I want to address a lot of them episodes before we get out of here. But when I'm gonna say one that's not being shown on there, she said, "What do you mean? Well, I can't. What you talking about, Snow White?" I think I know what you're talking about because that was one of mine. But just explain. But what I'm gonna go with, yeah. I love Aquanetta. That's one of my favorite episodes. I knew that's what you're talking about. She said we'll come to that at the end. But what I'm gonna go is, I lost it. What was it? Oh my god, I just lost it. It left that fast when I started talking. Oh my god, which one was? I just had it. God dang it, I lost it. God dang it, I lost it.
Oh, excuse me, Lord have mercy.
God, that was a good one.
It was a good one. That shit shocked me.
Dang it, I had it house and I said house. I'm racing this. I had it flight and I lost it. Somebody said the one with the bird already.
Yep. That was on my list.
Oh my god,
C-Sam got me with the put. That was one of that should have been like number 3 for me. He said it and I remembered it, man.
Okay, I don't know which one I was gonna go with, but I do remember another one.
Okay.
Miss Mother freaking Trinidad.
Oh,
yeah. I can't. That's not the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted.
But I'm the one you wanted, but it just sparked the memory. I got
Miss Trinidad. Yes. I was always a kid, but I wanted to touch that thigh. I remember Miss Trinidad. Miss Trinidad is a great episode. I really love that. I know. Now that I said that, some people, hey, what was that? What I was thinking that it's gonna kill me now. It's gonna eat at me. I'm gonna think about it when I'm laying down.
All right. So for my 6th pick,
this is the last pick.
This is the last pick. This is another one that was a memory. I think just because I love the song. But Forever Shanae. That's a core memory for me. I remember that. The Forever Shanae remixing Forever, My Lady. Like Forever Shanae was a good one. It was a core memory for me. But I mean, really what I wanted to put, what I was going to put in there, but it's already said in chat. Huh?
Honorable mention?
Yeah, it's honorable mention because it was already put in chat. But it's the one C-Sam said when Martin was the director of the talent show and Gina was up there. You got to push.
That's not the one with Biggie, is it?
Huh?
That's the one with Biggie, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one with Biggie. That's the one I wanted to say, dog. But bro,
I think for my last one,
bro. Hold on, C-Sam, bro. I don't know if you heard what we said before. I haven't seen Martin recently. I couldn't tell you the last time I really saw a Martin episode. So like I'm going off of memory and clips and stuff. And when we start talking about it, then the memory starts to get unlocked a little bit. I it's kind of like real with hood classic movies. Like I don't have that down pat type shit.
Don't throw me into this.
Oh, it's 2 different episodes. There's 2 different episodes apparently. I thought it was the one with Biggie. But I do remember Martin being the talent show director saying, you got to push.
The one with Biggie is when her and Pam sung, and I am telling you.
Okay. Got you.
I'm not going. For my number 6 pick. Yeah. For my number 6 pick.
Don't worry, I'm going to watch all of them later.
For my 6th pick, I'm going with Miss Minnie.
Huh? Wait, you broke up on my end.
I'm sorry. I'm going with Miss Minnie. Miss Minnie, the housekeeper from hell episode.
Yes.
Miss Minnie was a hilarious episode. It's so many episodes. Man. I know we left some on the table, but I think for my honorable mention, I was looking at. I think I like this one for my honorable mention. I don't think it's been mentioned yet, but the DMV Blues.
God, I was about to say that, bro. DMV Blues. You know another one I got?
PECT.
You know another one I got? Great physical comedy. Great physical comedy. The Romantic Weekend.
Somebody said that. Somebody said that in the chat. Yeah.
Somebody said it in the chat.
Yeah. That ain't no dang puppy. so let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. All right. I'm gonna put on the screen. Okay, here we go. When Gina thought she was pregnant and Martin was telling everybody, that's a good one.
I just thought of another one.
Mike, that ain't no dang puppy. Hustle Man had the pigeons on the stick. That
was the what's it called? The Snowed In episode.
That was Snowed In. Yeah, you're right. You're right. C-Sam said the variety show is in mind. That variety show was live. I do agree with that. So again, when Martin and Gina went to the island. Oh, this is a good one. Raven said the one with Gina killed Mama.
That's a good one. Mama. Wasn't it like a parrot or something?
Yeah. It was talking to Gina.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
This is underrated too. That's the Players Ball. That's a big one.
That's a big one. Oh, you know what? I just thought. I'm my bad. I just thought of it.
No, go ahead.
Like 2 off the bat. Well, not 2. 1. Wasn't there an episode where somebody was fighting a midget? Martin was fighting a midget or something. Like it couldn't reach. Ain't got the reach or something. That one, dog.
I know. That's when Tommy got. That's when Tommy got on his knees and was like, "If you go hit somebody, hit me, brother." And they all made peace. When you said midget, it got me thinking of Mad Dog. Mad Dog, no good. Mad Dog, no good was a good one too. Aquanet is one of my favorite episodes. He said, "What you about to go do?" I'm about to go paint as much as the snow black as I can. That was so funny. The Raven the Haunted House one was definitely a classic. I definitely agree with that.
I can't wait to go back and watch all of these, man.
Which one was the Control episode? C-Sam. The episode where Martin and Gina Martin got the Jordans and Gina got the boot. That's good because he had her running around town looking crazy. Let's see. When they won the Jeep and it lasted. Oh yeah, that's when they all had to share the car. Speaking of all having to share something, when Martin thought he won the lottery and he was buying all that stuff.
Yeah. The second one I was thinking of was when Martin opened them. They was talking about their bills when they was getting ready to get married, and he found a check from the IRS, and he went and opened the restaurant because he had so much money.
Oh, rental spoons.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. It's another one I thought of.
Mama said when Martin got beat up by Hearns, you said that one.
Yeah, I said that one.
Keith said when Pam married the leasing man. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, here we go. C-Sam said Control was class. That's when the episode when Gina had to work at Shanae at her. Oh, you gotta go to work on Myra's feet.
Oh, and then she started doing all of this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Didn't she buy him like tickets to a game or something? Or like it was something about like a game. That's why she had to work because Shanae had another pair of tickets or something.
Yeah.
I'm starting to remember that episode. Because I remember Shanae doing all of this.
Pam cousin Tammy. I also think Pam cousin when he became her singing manager.
Fat like that. Is that the one where Martin went on like a healthy kick or some shit?
Yeah, see that I think the episode when Cole, I think that's the one. That's the one where they were fighting to be Martin's best man. That was when they were fighting to be Martin's best man, and also
got hit with a toenail.
Yeah, that's when he cut the toenail and they got hit. Also, I don't know why this is one of my favorite episodes, but I love the episode when they get married. I don't know why. I just love that episode when they get married. I know that ain't really funny. When Martin met the parents for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another core episode, a core memory for me, was when Martin and then played Don Staley in the 3-on-3 thing.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Air going yeah. Air going yeah.
Why do he have some crazy? I was one of the crazy nicknames, like the boxing episode. This nigga say, "You don't know about me? What they call me?" Martin Raw Dog Payne. Raw Dog is a crazy nigga name, bro.
Also, my last one I can think of too. That's the one I was thinking about earlier. I couldn't think of when Martin went to that swingers party. When Martin and Tommy went to that swingers party, that crap was so funny. But all these classic Martin episodes, man, we didn't forgot about the draft. The draft wasn't even nothing. We just got the conversation started
because you just sparked it. It sparked a bunch of memories now, bro. So
the episode with Keith Washington, see Sam, is hilarious. I forgot about that. That's when Keith used to date Gina back in the day, and he was in the corner crying and stuff. That Keith Washington episode.
What's the episode where I could be making this up, kind of. I don't know if it was outside of an ATM, but like Dragonfly Jones was fighting outside of ATM.
I don't know which episode that was, because that was in the beginning of some episode. So I don't know which episode that led into.
Bro, that's a core memory too. Like I just remember him getting his ass whooped outside of that ATM.
You know, Mike, we talked about that episode. Mike, we talked about this one when we was all together, me, bro, and Jay. I know that this episode is real big, like amongst people. This not that big to me. But yes, the Shaquille Sunflower episode is a classic, but it's not that. It wasn't that big to me. It was still funny, but I don't really think if I made a top 10 list, it wouldn't be in my personal top 10.
Gotcha.
But
bro. How many episodes? Now I'm intrigued.
It's 5 seasons.
I know it had to be syndicated.
Yeah, it's 5 seasons.
It's definitely syndicated. I'm just intrigued to see how many episodes total. I know it was 5 seasons. That's just because I know, like in the first season, it was 20-something episodes, so it's got to be syndicated.
It's 132 episodes at 20 minutes apiece.
Every 1 through 4 had 27 episodes, and then 5 had 24. Martin was really doing, man.
Yeah, I think Fresh Prince is the same. I mean, Fresh Prince went one more season. They had 6 seasons.
That's another show where I remember stuff from it, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I got to spark that back up.
I know I'm gonna watch the Bel Air show, of course, season 3. Me and Chaz were trying to watch together, but she gave me permission to go ahead and finish it without her. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish Bel Air. But I know after this season of Bel Air, one of my videos I'm gonna put on YouTube is gonna be 10 moments from the original series that I hope they adapt the story into this new series.
Yes, I remember us talking about that. Yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be so. But I gotta watch this series first. There's a couple things that I would love to see that happen in the original Bel Air. I mean, the original Fresh Prince that I would love to see them do in the new series Bel Air. So I'm gonna wait till this season's over so I can see what storylines they're gonna do in this season. Because back in the day, everything was really one episode. There was nothing that really went multiple episodes.
Right.
There wasn't like a continuing story. Right. Maybe him and Lisa getting married and stuff. But he met Lisa in college in the main show. But on Bel Air, he already met her in high school.
Yeah.
And he met Jackie in high school too, which he met in college because Jackie was played by Tyra Banks.
Yes.
So, it's just different things like that. But if y'all haven't got a chance to check out Bel Air, check it out, man. You'll catch on to a lot of stuff. And I love how every season they bring in somebody from the original show. It's only a matter of time before Carlton and Will show up. And that's going to be, real big. But I think the light skin Vivian showed up. I'm sure dark skin Vivian is going to show up soon. Karen Parsons needs to show up, which is Hillary. But we've already had Ashley. We've already had Tatiana Ali. We've already had I know this season Jeffrey's supposed to be there. He was in the trailer. And then who else showed up in this season? The last season. I can't remember. Anyways, but if you get a chance, check out Bel Air. I'm gonna do that video. It's coming y'all way soon. Bel Air moments that need Bel Air storyline idea that they need to adapt. Like when Will got shot protecting Carlton.
Yep.
I would love to see that in the new series.
He told her in the hospital, like, give him the gun.
Yeah, give me the gun right now. You owe me.
That was an emotional episode.
I know we didn't switch shows real quick, but people talk about the whole why he don't want me, man. People talk about that a lot, but Fresh Prince got some hitters, man. When Carlton took the medicine, the pills out of Will's locker, and was in the hospital.
Yep.
That was big. Of course, when he got shot was a big episode. But yeah, I said one of the things I give y'all a sneak peek. One of the ones I'm hoping they adapted in Bel Air series is when he almost didn't graduate high school.
Yep.
And you are my sunshine, my baby happy. I would love to see something like that play out on screen. But anyway, I know we've been here long enough. But shout out to everybody that came out today, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. This is a little light long. We went 2 hours and 15 minutes tonight. So just to reiterate, this ain't the last time y'all gonna see us this week. We are here. You'll see my our NFL predictions video dropping tomorrow at 7 p.m. That's when I'm gonna try to get it scheduled. If it does drop tonight, I will put it on all the social medias. But make sure y'all check out that NFL prediction video. Leave comments. Let me know what y'all think. I know it's gonna cause a little controversy. We also have the watch party on Thursday, so come watch the game with me and Flight on Thursday. We'll be talking football, strictly sports. It's gonna be a lot of fun for 3 hours. So come grab your drink and come watch us do that. And then on Sunday we'll be back for the Texans game, which we're gonna be wide up on Sunday. But I will have NFL what do they call it? What's the Red Zone? I will have NFL Red Zone going as well. So we'll be able to talk about the other games going on. So it won't only be Texans, but it'll be majority Texans.
I'm gonna tell you now, Thursday, I'm working on that. I'm trying to get to where I'm not on the schedule because ain't no need for me to play in the game. We suck. So but I'm trying to get to where I'm not on the schedule so I can go ahead and be able to stream that. If for some reason I can't get off the schedule for that game, I know for a fact I will be here on Sunday live, turned up, ready for the Texans to go on week 1 against the Colts, ready to see them go 1-0, ready to see CJ Stroud continue his amazing career that he's had, ready to see Stephon Diggs take the field, ready to see Tank Dell come back. I'm ready for everything Texans. I'm with it. It's going to be live. It's going to be amazing football season. It's going to be another part of Don't Cancel Me that's just going to be popping. This is going to be amazing, man. So please, like he said, if y'all ain't got nothing to do, if y'all are at home watching the Texans, pull up Don't Cancel Me, man. Vibe out with us. Type in the chat how y'all feeling about the game. Type in the chat how y'all feeling about the Texans. Type in the chat about how y'all
be better than the Manning cast.
You said what?
We're gonna be better than the Manning cast.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna be better than the Manning cast, man, because we're gonna be unfiltered. They got to filter themselves because they on ESPN. We ain't got to filter ourselves.
And they can't say nigga.
Facts. They can't say nigga. They can't. I mean, they can, but they're going to get jumped. For sure. They for surely going to get jumped. But, man, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. It's just the beginning of something great for us, man. We already doing big things with the pop culture and everything with our podcast, but now we're going to take it to sports. For everybody that loves sports within our community, we're going to live stream these games. I'm excited to live stream these NFL games because I know I'm going to be able to learn something with my dog Real. He gonna teach me some things about football, man, because I know nothing about the game of football like that. So I'm excited, bro.
Hey, after this, you're gonna be an expert.
I'm excited, man.
Like, nigga, Texas, nigga, why would they run cover 2, nigga? Where everybody knows that these niggas attack cover, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a good football season. Especially for the Texans, man. I'm putting that out in their universe. It's going to be not a good one. It's going to be a great one. I'm putting that in the universe, man.
And then, of course, when we are at when there's a home game, of course, I will be at the stadium tailgate. So I am going to be recording content for the tailgate content, game content, just of stuff that I'm gonna be putting on the page. Just all sports related. So we're planning on doing interviews with opposing fans and stuff like that.
That made me think.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, not to cut you off.
Right,
I just thought about it because me and Torrin was talking. Torrin, when he graduated, somebody gifted him some bread to go ahead and get a ticket to any Texans home game he wanted. So I told him that, like, because I know I wanted them to try to get with you on making it to Houston for a Texans game. I'm gonna try to get that in advance so I can tell him to buy that ticket. So that way, like, he could just roll with us, be at the tailgate, then he can go to his seat, watch the Texans, because he's perfectly fine with being sitting somewhere else. And we could watch that game, and we could be there. So I'll figure that I'll get with you on that later date.
Yeah,
Queen, I love you, Queen.
We already talked. Listen, if we mention them, then that means we'll be talking about 2 scams.
Hold on, man. Listen, let me do this. How can I do this? Put me as the big screen.
Yeah, there you go.
Where you go?
It don't matter. Just talk.
Queen, listen here. I love you, but this is very, very, very H time, and you know how I am. This is very H time. You know how my brother Real is. Just in case you ain't know how my brother Real is, go ahead and look at that background. There's something back there. There's Texans gear. There's a 99 JJ Watt back there. He got Texans towels. It's Texans everywhere. Like, he's a Texan season holder. Like, come on now. Like, this ain't no Cowboys type of situation. Like, you and Kate can have that whole Cowboys talk. Y'all can go ahead and talk about that in the group chat type shit.
Cowboys and Wells Fargo are exactly the same.
Scam artists. Because listen, with my wife loving the Cowboys, I'm like, I already know what's going to happen. But being a good husband, I'll just be like, they're going to do it. They're going to be all right. But in the back of my mind, they're not going to be all right. They're not. They just scam y'all year after year after year. And y'all keep holding on to what, 2014? Is that is that the whole Green Bay debacle? Y'all keep holding on to that. Y'all got to let that go. Whenever the fan base will be able to let that go, y'all might be able to do something.
But check out my video when it goes live. You might and see where I got the Cowboys placing and see how I got them coming out this season. So,
hey, see Sam, man. Listen, I don't really have a hate for Cowboys like a lot of people do, and obviously, see Sam, I know that you rep Philly. So like for me, I don't really have that like hatred for the Cowboys like a lot of people do, because I don't know football like that. I've never really been into football like that to really be invested. But now, or actually the past like 3 years, I've been kind of invested in football, especially with the Texans, even though we weren't the greatest. But now, I guess I came in at the right time to really be invested. Like, I followed the Texans. I was there with JJ Watt. I seen Matt Schaub. I seen Deshaun Watson. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen Aaron Foster. I seen Andre Johnson. Like, I seen what we had, but I wasn't a football guy because I didn't understand it. So I could watch the game, but it was like, I'm just watching it for entertainment. Now, as I've been like, me and Rail been talking, and like now I'm just like really getting into it. So, I say all that to say, like, I don't really have that hatred for the Cowboys like a lot of people do. But now, as I'm getting into football, I see why people don't like the Cowboys. I see it.
It don't matter when you came to Christ, as long as you came.
As long as you came. Better late than never, is what they say. Better late than never. Queen, I love you. You family. You family, Queen. I love you. But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say anything bad about the Cowboys in your presence at all.
I will.
If we go to your crib for a Cowboys game, I'm gonna be there chilling, drinking Modelo with Lonnie.
You might well kick me out.
But I'm not gonna say anything negative. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want you to get your hopes too high up there, because I want you to still be able to have a great mental. You know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift.
Well, I went against the whole stadium, so I'll go against one person.
I know you will. I know that for a fact. And you know what? I can't wait. I hope that you wait. No, Dallas playing in Houston this time around, huh? Or it's in Dallas again? Shit.
Yeah, I ain't coming.
Pull up. We go to Queen crib. Yeah, Queen, I invited myself to your house for the Texans Cowboys game.
That's Monday night too. I gotta go to work next. Yeah, maybe if it was on a Sunday, maybe.
The theme for the party is Cowboys jersey. What party? I hope you ain't talking about your party.
The theme for the party is Cowboys jersey.
I hope you ain't talking about your party. Her birthday is in like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
Yeah. So I hope that's not what it is, because if it is, you will catch me in a regular t-shirt and some jeans. Or you may catch me in a Texans jersey. You never know.
I'd rather show up naked.
I might pull up in a Texans jersey. I'm just that type of guy. I might do it. I just might do it. I just might. Don't tempt me with a good time, Queen. But yeah, man, go ahead, take us out, real. We go here and go for this all day.
Girl, nobody's coming over there. Listen, nobody's doing that. You're gonna have 4 people at your party. She live in Dallas?
Yeah, she legit. She probably live like walking distance to AT&T.
All right, so you'll have about 12 people at your house. But I mean, other than that, nobody's coming to see that bull crap. I don't even get why y'all do that every year to yourselves. But anyways, this has been a wonderful episode of the Don't Cancel Me podcast. I just want to say I appreciate everybody spending your Tuesday evenings with us. There is no better way to spend your Tuesday evening because there ain't nothing else to watch. The NFL took over Mondays, Sundays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So Tuesday night's the only night we got that we can't have to compete with the NFL. So shout out to college football return this week. Shout out to A&M losing. Shout out to Florida State, as trash as they are. Florida State and the Cowboys are shout out to Colorado for almost losing. To North Dakota State. They're gonna really lose this week when they play Nebraska.
Yep.
But shout out to Deion Sanders, who don't be coaching. Shout out to everybody out there that's doing this. Shout out to just the time of the year. This is the most wonderful time of the year, and that's the football season. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed the show today. We had a great time talking about a lot of great stuff. Once again, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next Tuesday for episode 94. And just so you forgot, in case you forgot, I'm Petrie Perfect.
I'm Vino Flight.
And this is the Don't Cancel Me podcast. We hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe, sleep, get you some meat, get you some coochie. Do what you gotta do. We out.